Hello everyone and welcome back to Jennifer Wilde Unlikely Revolutionaries, and let's continue where we left off. Okay, so we needed to talk to Tipper again, didn't we? I believe. Are these sketches familiar, Tipper? Do they tether you to answers? Papa worked for a Deuxième Bureau during the war. No, not that one. This. Tipper, do you remember me? Sean. Jennifer, I'm still adrift. I need to know, did my father work for French intelligence? He was a charmer, fond of secrets and puzzles. Yes, the authorities sussed his use, especially as he was a doctor. Alright. A position of trust, people opened up to him. The war was a horror, and he was determined to help end it. What was your involvement with his death? Nothing. It was a shock. Not Sean, my friend. You were in the city the day he died. He was pushed to his death. We were exchanging information about the conflict at home. He was retired but had friendly contacts who could provide intelligence. Sean had enough of war. He hated I was still stuck in it. I think I was followed to Paris. They got to your dad first. I saw him fall. Who did it? It was my fault. I should have been more careful. Tipper, concentrate. I didn't see his killer's face. I was just about to hail Sean. I was so glad to see him again. It happened so fast, and then Sean was dead. Mon pauvre père. I was stunned. The noise, the cries, I didn't even follow his killer. I was afraid I'd be next. I slipped away. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I failed him. Please forgive me. It's a relief to know you didn't betray him. It feels like I did. Who knew you were meeting? Only a few comrades in my cell. We're careful. There's always a risk of capture and interrogation. I never imagined there was a filthy turncoat among us, selling out their people for a few shillings from SIS. The mole is probably the killer. An international conspiracy. This is beyond what I was expecting. Thank you. My burden has been lessened. I am being pulled away by a great force. I can't stop it. Pray for me, Jennifer. What judgment awaits me? The judgment of the self is often the most damning. Go in peace, Tipper. Now we must investigate an agent provocateur. This case becomes more complicated at every step. Alright. Oh boy. Hello? Finally, that location's lost soul found the light. Saint Mère! Beware, Jennifer, the spectre radiates spite. Desist, Wilde. Your pathetic need for redemption betrays your fixation with human conceits. I will assume control. I dare say you're exaggerating. Surely a fresh spirit is not that capable. For an untrained simpleton, perhaps. But I, Ratcliffe, am one of the something. We trained and swore service to an infernal intelligence. Ah, great. Odious spirit, be gone. As if you could banish me. Who's your spy among the IRA? Who trained you? I mean, I don't know if he's gonna answer that, but I wonder what it is like to inhabit a woman. To walk around in her flesh and bones. Get back. Why should I? You who are so raw and receptive. Overblown sentiments will not stop me. I will not allow it. I will find out. Insulto? Okay. What? Where am I? Oscar, help me. I don't know where I am. Probably stuck in your head. Yes, I will puppet her, experience all her flesh can withstand, and then I will sample another host. Okay. You have damned yourself. My fate was sealed long before my death. Now a new freedom beckons. I will not permit it. As if you could interfere with my will. She is my pet now, and I intend to keep her. You are the naive newcomer, and I am guided by a higher source. Parlor tricks. You have no power except hollow words. Forgive me, Jennifer, but this is critical. Nice. Ah, the pain! Jenny, we must leave immediately. I can barely move. What happened? It's hazy. Clever, Wilde. You're not the pompous fool you pretend. You were harmed by this despicable devil. How? Never mind. I'll knock him into the next afterlife. Come closer and attempt it, Jenny. Jennifer, you are too weak. He will be spotted soon enough by those who sweep the coal dust into the flames. Hold fast to your dull dogma if it gives you solace. Sorry. Quickly, let us return to Helena. I will never forget this. Yet I will relish it always. Return any time. You need to recover. Come away. Gosh, actual possession? It was awful, Helena. Like being stuffed into an empty room. And Oscar never warned you of the risk? At least he zapped the beast out of me. I was unprepared for such a vile intrusion. He has explained ways to protect myself now. It should not occur again. But what a scoop. The SIS is training operatives in the esoteric arts? I'm so pleased my trauma might lead to an expose. It could explain a lot. There were whispers in my theosophic circles, but I dismissed them as wild conspiracies. Do you know anyone who might know more? Madame Sosostris, the best clairvoyant in London. Not this again, Helena. They are frauds and charlatans, and I appreciate the irony of me saying this. She is an authority among our set, and would surely know if there is any merit to the rumors. Helena seems assured of this woman's credentials. Apologies, ma chérie. You know this arena far better than I do. I will accept your guidance gratefully. Now I know you've experienced a terrible shock. I do reserve the right to leave at the first sign of rank foolishness. There's my girl. I shall phone and book a consultation. Here's her address. Merci. All right. Bonjour. Welcome, mademoiselle. How may I help? Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, madame. Call me Jennifer, please. Helena was persuasive. She indicated your case is urgent. Jenny, a force prevents me from approaching too closely. Your spirit friend is also welcome if he respects my boundaries. Unruly intruders attempt mischief on occasion, so I have measures in place. I don't know what you mean. Oh, sister, there is no need to feign. Those with the sight recognize it in each other. Well, I do admire your bohemian ensemble. It's a touch obvious, don't you think? Theater has its uses. You're also concerned about subterfuge. Yes, Helena might have mentioned it. No, she knows better than to pollute my initial consultation. Let me be direct then. I have reason to believe the SIS is training its operatives in occult matters. That is correct. What? It is an agency within an agency, directed by someone who exploits those with uncanny talents. To what ends? To interrogate the dead, to puzzle out information useful to the great game, for power and gain. By Jove. They call it the Pact. Ah, that's what he said. So, you have met one of them? You are lucky to be alive, or even worse, controlled. I can see off a ruffian of any description. Is that so? Provide me with a demonstration so I may assess your talent. What? Yeah, what is required? If you can commune with the deceased, obtain a message from one of them and relay it to me. Okay. I don't think he's gonna count. I did encounter an agitated ghost at Liverpool Street Station. Or Liverpool Street Station, sorry. Was it a Mrs. Digby? How? Oh, Helena is the connection. Did she come to you about the incident? No, I alerted Helena to this sad situation. Oh, did you know the deceased? Perhaps you should ask Mrs. Digby. Well, I hope that time has passed then. I must reserve my energies for paying visitors, dear Jennifer. But please call again when you can prove your talent. Alright. Botheration. Let me return when I'm less frazzled. Alright. It's still the same time. I'm disheartened by the timid fashion of men in this century. Where's the panache? Consider the bad tailoring of these suits. Not a cape in sight, not even a fur-trimmed overcoat. And these poorly tied cravats. We ladies have led the charge, however. I can make no progress to the other platform. I shall have to influence the electricity again. Maybe I can replicate the lady's actions. Maybe. Let's hope so. Hands may reverse, but not my fate, alas. A ghost obsessed with timekeeping, the afterlife has a sense of humor. You may proceed. Finally. Merci, Oscar. No one's allowed on platform 2 until the train moves off at 3:40. But the station clock says it's 3:40. What? My watch must be broke. I'll signal the train to depart. Sorry, people that missed it. Lol. It's off. Hurry on through, miss. Pardon me, Mrs. Digby. I thought you'd like to know that your death remains a mystery. Well, blow me down. Not every day you see your death in black and white. Don't know if I want you stirring my memory. It's all tatters and scraps. Shouldn't I dwell instead on that time on the beach with Sarah, when she cooed and waved at everybody? My special babe. Your daughter? I always got her way. Couldn't say no to her. And won't she want to know what happened eventually? Would it help? Questions just bring new questions. You're finding that out. This dead don't have special wisdom. I wish I knew that when I was breathing. A senseless death will always bother your loved ones. And what's in this for you, darling? All right. I was coming to meet a client here to say I had had enough, and I overheard him plotting to kill someone with another man. But that didn't sit well with me at all. Who was this person? I didn't see him. I was so shocked. I stumbled and he spotted me. It was a man with hard hands. Then I was falling into pain and darkness. Happy now? I'm so sorry. Go away, you ain't a help. This information may convince Madame Sosostris of your abilities. Oh, you're speaking with Delilah. She's a shite medium, but terrific at tarot. She loves her puzzles and codes, that one. You may have brought the fool with you, High Priestess, but have you met the devil yet? Yup. Thank you, Mrs. Digby. And yeah, I did. Alright. Let's see if it's enough. I spoke with Mrs. Digby. Was she always so pugnacious? She would have described it as matter of fact. She remembers a man with hard hands before she died. And she referred to you as Delilah. She claimed you were good at tarot, but an awful medium. That's the harpy I remember. She mentioned she was meeting someone that night, but no one else knew that. Only Mabel called me Delilah, but from back when we started out together at Borough Market. She was the clairvoyant and I was the card reader. Why didn't you inform the police about her rendezvous? They never interviewed me. I don't like to draw their attention for many reasons, and I simply don't trust them. Plus, Mabel also told me the law stopped her and interrogated her for some spurious reason that day. Okay. That's a strange coincidence. I could ask Dawson if this is noted on her file. You can't bring me into it. I'll be discreet. I know someone. Now I've proved myself, please provide me with the protection you promised. Just one last test. You're a difficult woman to please. Humor me, since this is my specialty. I will cast my cards and you must select the correct combination, which is fixed within my mind. Okay. As long as you don't spring a tea leaf reading on me after this. Let's see what this is about then. Well, the fool and the devil is what she was talking about, but I don't see the devil here. I mean, the fool is there. Yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna guess that that is not something I can do right now. Hmm. I will concede, Madame Sosostris is rather well informed. I am a journalist, Jennifer. It's my job to establish good contacts. Dear Helena, I may not say it often enough, but you are the finest of friends and have a nose for news. There's no need to come over all sappy. Ah, that English sang Freud? She asked me to communicate with the spirit of Mrs. Digby. Madame S. did ask me to poke about in that case. What's her interest? Mrs. Digby was also a spiritualist. She and Madame S. were colleagues of a sort. Why didn't she just drop by and speak to Mrs. Digby? I have no idea. Perhaps because she's not a train spotter? I see another conversation with Mrs. Digby in my future. Godspeed. For the sake of Mrs. Digby's peace, I'll follow this up. Mrs. Digby was taken from her little girl Jenny. That child deserves answers for when she is older. I intend to give them to her. Adventure calls, Helena. Toodle pip. Oh. She did say something about that. Oh, wow. The lights are prone to my influence. It could provide you with ample cover to sneak into the room without being noticed. We make an excellent team, Oscar. You again. May I ask to Detective Dawson? May I speak to Detective Dawson? He's round back. Anyway, I am going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!